The airport was crowded, announcements blaring and passengers rushing in every direction, when a tiny girl holding a pink teddy bear wandered into a secure area. No one noticed her, until a German shepherd froze, ears sharp, muscles tense. One by one, 14 highly trained police dogs formed a perfect circle around her, alert and unyielding. Travelers stopped in their tracks, phones raised, jaws dropping. Officers moved swiftly, but the dog's instincts had already taken over. What began as an ordinary morning instantly became a scene no one would forget. Every second held suspense, and what happened next shocked everyone, proving that courage, loyalty, and training can save lives in the most unexpected ways. The airport was alive with movement. A symphony of rolling suitcases, flight announcements, and hurried footsteps echoing across polished floors. Travelers weaved between kiosks and gates, each absorbed in their own rush to catch flights or meet loved ones. The smell of coffee and luggage filled the air, blending with the faint hum of engines in the distance. Amid the controlled chaos, a little girl clutched a pink teddy bear, her small hands gripping it tightly as she wandered slightly off the main path. Distracted by the glimmering sunlight streaming through the massive windows, most people didn't notice her, lost in their own worlds, until a subtle shift rippled across the security line. The first German shepherd, stationed near a checkpoint, stiffened, ears twitching, nose lifting toward the girl. Other dogs in the area followed suit, one by one, alert and focused. Officers exchanged glances, tension prickling the air. Something was off. The girl's innocent steps had unknowingly triggered instincts that no one else could perceive. In a place where thousands moved in routine and order, a small, wandering child had become the center of attention, and no one yet realized the scene was about to change dramatically. The first German shepherd took a cautious step forward, muscles coiled, eyes locked on the little girl as if reading her every movement. A low growl vibrated in the air, barely audible, yet it sent a ripple through the other K9s. One by one, 14 highly trained dogs aligned themselves in a silent circle around her. Tails low, ears pricked, bodies tense but controlled. Passengers stopped mid-stride, jaws dropping. Phones raised instinctively to capture the unexpected scene. Officers reacted immediately, hand signals passing silently between them as they assessed the situation. The dogs' coordination was flawless, each positioning itself strategically to block potential danger from every direction. The girl looked around, eyes wide, gripping her pink teddy bear tighter, sensing the intensity but not yet understanding the reason. Murmurs spread through the crowd as people whispered in awe. The atmosphere was thick with tension, a strange mix of fear and fascination. The dogs did not move aggressively, yet their presence alone commanded attention. Every instinct trained into them over months, years even, had triggered at once. In that moment, the airport became a stage for discipline, vigilance, and raw, silent communication, and everyone watching understood something extraordinary was unfolding before their eyes. Suddenly, one of the German shepherds stiffened, ears swiveling sharply toward a small, unattended backpack sitting near a row of chairs. Its low growl echoed through the terminal, sharp enough to draw the attention of nearby officers. Another dog joined, circling cautiously, nose twitching, tail rigid. The little girl's eyes widened, clutching her pink teddy bear as she instinctively stepped back, though the circle of dogs kept her safe in the center. Passengers froze, some gasping, others pulling phones from their pockets, capturing the tense moment on camera. The veteran officer in charge barked commands, his voice calm but urgent. The dogs responded instantly, moving in perfect synchronization, each taking a position to block possible access to the girl. The air was electric with suspense as officers approached the suspicious bag carefully, adrenaline pumping through every vein. It was small, unassuming, yet the dog's instincts told a story no human could yet see. When the officer cautiously opened the backpack, a loud beeping device inside revealed the hidden threat, a potential danger that could have caused panic or worse. The dogs remained alert but relaxed their stance slightly as the officers neutralized the situation. The girl, unharmed and wide-eyed, hugged her teddy bear tightly, unaware of the lives that had been protected thanks to the instincts and training of 14 extraordinary K9s. With the threat neutralized, a hush fell over the terminal. The officers carefully removed the backpack, setting it aside as the dogs slowly relaxed, tails lowering and muscles easing from their tense stance. Passengers exhaled collectively, some still staring wide-eyed, realizing just how close disaster had been averted. The little girl remained in the center of the circle, clutching her pink teddy bear, cheeks flushed with a mixture of fear and relief. She looked up at the dogs, who now sat obediently, their watchful eyes softening. Recognizing the safety of the moment, officers approached the girl gently, explaining in calm voices that she had been protected, and that the dog's incredible instincts had prevented what could have been a dangerous situation. She nodded, still wide-eyed, absorbing the gravity of what had occurred without fully understanding it. Around her, passengers whispered, exchanging odd glances and commenting on the precision and loyalty of the K-9 unit. The scene slowly shifted from tension to relief. The dogs, disciplined and trained, had done exactly what they were meant to do: protect, alert, and safeguard. The little girl hugged her teddy bear tightly, feeling safe amidst the very animals that had seemed intimidating just moments before. The terminal returned to its usual rhythm, but the memory of the moment lingered, a reminder of courage, vigilance, and silent heroism that saved the day. Once the situation was under control, the little girl cautiously reached out a hand toward the nearest German shepherd. The dog lowered its head slightly, allowing her small fingers to brush its fur. A gentle connection formed in that instant, bridging the gap between fear and trust. The other dogs, sensing the calm, relaxed further, sitting obediently while their tails swayed slightly. Officers watched with pride, knowing the bond between the girl and the K-9S had begun in a moment of pure instinct and protection. The girl's wide eyes scanned each dog, and she whispered softly to her teddy bear, as if explaining the heroes surrounding her. Passengers who had been spectators moments ago now witnessed a unique scene: bravery, loyalty, and gentle reassurance intertwined. Officers guided the girl gently, allowing her to stand while the dogs remained vigilant but non-threatening. She patted a few, careful and deliberate, learning that beneath the disciplined exterior lay creatures trained to save lives without hesitation. Media crews arrived, capturing the story for news segments, while witnesses marveled at the dog's intelligence and the girl's composure. The veteran officer spoke into a microphone, praising the K-9 unit and highlighting the teamwork between humans and dogs. The little girl hugged her teddy bear once more, a smile breaking across her face. For the first time, she felt safe amidst the extraordinary guardians who had protected her, and the bond forged that day would remain unforgettable for everyone present. As the chaos of the airport settled, the little girl clutched her pink teddy bear, smiling up at the 14 dogs who had surrounded her moments before. Each German shepherd now sat calmly, tongues lolling slightly, eyes bright but watchful. Officers knelt beside her, offering gentle pats and reassurances, while passengers whispered words of admiration. Cameras flashed as the story of courage and instinct began to circulate, capturing a moment that would be remembered long after flights departed and luggage rolled away. The veteran officer in charge knelt to speak to the girl directly, explaining how the dog's precise training and loyalty had saved the day. She listened intently, nodding as she tried to comprehend the heroic actions that had occurred around her. Lucky, the German shepherd closest to her, nudged her hand with his nose, a silent message of protection and reassurance. She hugged him gently, feeling the bond forged in a tense, unforgettable moment. Later, as the girl and her parents walked toward the gate, the officers and dogs lined up, offering a final nod and a wave. The crowd applauded softly, some wiping tears from their eyes. Narrator's voice softens. In a world moving too fast, it takes instinct, training, and unwavering loyalty to protect the innocent. And sometimes, the smallest person in the room teaches the greatest lesson. Courage is not measured by size, but by the heart and those who stand beside us. Hand in paw, the girl and her unseen guardians departed, leaving a lasting impression on everyone who witnessed their extraordinary encounter.